NSC.
Hi all and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all fine. Normally I just would not do this video, but I have again someone that tells me he just damaged the CPU with the copy shit. So here again one thing guys, the copy stuff, the copy tool from me made by NSC is going around a little bit and the peoples are keeping writing me if I can take a look on the CPU was scratched. Oh, here just the trace lines was scratched because they run out, they run away, they need really a lot of force, so they push like hell. And when you just got over this corner, of course the tool, when you not take care, if you just run out here, it just runs out because you are here. You need to imagine you are here and you just with lots of force, you know, and when you come out here it makes clack, and sometimes they just break this small let's say resistors here. Sometimes they have here broke the tracing lines. On the other one was the how it calls the form destroyed. I'm gonna talk about that later. And I think one was about here on this edge because he ran out over here, but can't remember. So the thing is, what should I say? So here I just need to show you one thing because the people maybe not believe me. This is the thing that I still here need to do. Look, these tools now are, let's say, nearly ready, but not finished at all. So here, you can see I have just now lapped it down that you can just get it here without problems over the corner. All this stuff here, all the tool is just copied, all included my videos where I show you how to bend the blade and all the stuff and here and that. So this guy just pissed me off because he's the reason why people sometimes destroy the CPU. This was not the idea behind my tool to destroy CPUs. The idea behind that was to open the cell heat spreaders without problems and without risk. So now imagine the tool from this chippy one is not even really sharpened. The tool, let's say the blade from this chippy one is just too long. I'm going to show you later what happens to another guy. The other thing is also it's never so sharp like mine. And now here, this is CH 2500 and something. You got here on this one here, it's even difficult, or let's say more difficult, to get the heat spreader off, because you can see here you got your dots over there, and if your blade is not sharp enough you're gonna get here inside maybe, but it was all because here you're gonna need a very thin blade, because here the tool gonna stop automatically. You're gonna just destroy your tool. I got here, let's say it was this one here. Again, also another thing, but I'm going to talk about this maybe another time. Here you can see this tool is already prepared that I can still cut with this tool. Is even thinner. The blade is even thinner than all the other blades here, just especially for this thing here. And this is the reason why I have not still till now, this is the reason, one of the most important reasons why I have still not bring it to the market, okay? Because hey, when I let's say another manufacturer produces for me, I'm gonna lose automatically the quality, okay? So here the name NSC stays for quality and not quantity. So that's what I try to explain you. With this one here, with the wood edition, look, the paint is already nearly off because I have cut so many, and sometimes I'm holding like that. I have cut so many, the paint is even not there like it was just new before. I have cut with this over 300 cells without problem, and the blade is still here. Look, sometimes I just, let's say, lap it a little bit that it gets sharp. The blade is still the first one, and this with about 300 cells, okay? Show me a tool with 300 cells, the same blade. I'm gonna just talk about that later. We're gonna, I think this is the prototype. It has here just the plate as well. The prototype normally was not like that, but I have now just put it here. This is aluminum. I got you some treats. The screws are holding very great and very nice. I have already, let's say, the lid one cell with this one here just to test it, but we gonna later test some other stuff that you can see how sharp this blade is. And this is what I wanted to talk with you. When I let this here produced by another, let's say, manufacturer, I will not be able anymore to control the stuff. So let's say I'm going to say, hey, this manufacturer, please do me that and this and that and this and that. And so the people are going to buy, click, yeah, I don't know, on a, let's say, internet site like www.nsc's original heat spreader tool, blah, blah, blah. So the people are going to buy and they get the tool at home, and that was all. So I have no more control. I have no more the chance to check the blades, to control it all. This, let's say, it's the quality that gets lost by the time, you know. So I'm not able anymore to check the blade, to check the tool, to check if it's sharp enough, to check if the blade is short or it's maybe too long or whatever. And this is what makes me special, you know. You can always just contact me and say, hey, you know what, I need a special tool for, let's say, the edition with the plastic over the CPU. So I know, okay, this blade needs to have a thin like blah blah blah. I'm gonna not talk about now the millimeters and nanometers and whatever because this is all my stuff that I know for me. And I have learned one thing on the internet: the people sometimes just really not deserves your work. Here, the next stuff here. Now the guy can copy it again because piss me off. Here, next tool. Look, I have invaded it. This is a special tool, again, with the same stuff, but I have, yeah, special heat it up here, turn it on around. So here now you can just take it also better for the people that are afraid to work with sharpened, let's say, tools. I can understand people are afraid to work with sharpened tools. Maybe they think they're going to cut, I don't know, the hand or whatever. So here now just take a look how I can take it. I can take it here just, and here with a middle finger, with a finger, I can just push it around. So that means here I get here inside, and then I can now just easy hold it with two fingers like that and push it around. Take a look. This is all handmade. Take a look how nice and sexy this looks like. All handmade. Okay? I sharpen everywhere. Handmade. Wait, the focus now is just here. Okay, now it's the focus back. You can see all here is handmade. All polished. All specialized. Okay? All planet. Okay? All with brain, you know, and not something like just, hey, here, produce that for me and finish. Okay, so the quality gonna get lost automatically when I let this produce for me. This is one of the reasons why I still like to do myself and check myself what's going on here. It's all okay. I always, every single tool, I have already explained that, I think, 1, 2 or 3 years ago, when I have begun to, after the prototype, I told you all here, every single one is unique, okay? So why should I sell this for 26 bucks? Hey, you crazy? Then I get other people that told me to, let's say, compare my tool with this cheap tool. I should buy the cheap tool. I say, hey, you crazy? You really think I'm going to buy the cheap tool? You think I'm going to buy my own tool? The cheap copy just to compare some shit? You can compare what you want, but I will definitely not, because I hate this guy. For now, this is my enemy. He just, does bad stuff with that tool, and then he just included my videos. He just think he's the best. He I don't know how to explain you. He does like it's his tool. I have already told you that on Reddit, I think it was, he was there and has let's say just explain about the tool and whatever. And I found a video still on his YouTube channel. He was, let's say, just let's say demonstrate the copy that he had, but on the side you could see my tool on the PlayStation. So I just saw that. I copied that video and I just copied the link to this guy's, and now he already saw that, and he just, let's say, put this video to private because you could there see, or you could see there that he had buy my tool before, and then he has just copied. Okay, so but this is the thing that I wanted to talk. Okay, so hey, handmade is on another level. Okay, handmade, just get this all here just done like I do. Handmade. Okay, a machine can all do without problems, but handmade is handmade. You cannot just do some stuff like here. I can probably say from now till there, or from now till tomorrow, I'm going to change this and that. When I do, or when I let produce something, I cannot quickly say, hey, change this and that, because this gonna mostly need about 1, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 1, 2, 3 months. I know other manufacturers, they need about 6 months if you just want to change some stuff. Just a little bit, please, I just want here, not cut it straight, I want to cut it just like that. Please change me that and this. Hey, this manufacturer, sometimes they need so long time just to change the small thing. And hey, no, I'm not on this way, you know. So here you can see what is my work. The other thing is also the tool. I'm gonna not just get this off here because this is still the PlayStation that I had made. I'm gonna not just, let's say, tell you what's going on, what happened when, let's say, the blade is just too long. It's gonna destroy here, I don't know how it calls in English, I think the form or whatever. This here on the oldest models, you need to take care. You don't even touch it with your fingernail because you can damage it here. Under there are some soldering bolts too, okay? So here, let me now just get a little bit more zoom. So, and if you just get here inside and you scratch this, this is probably very difficult to, let's say, to repair, because you cannot repair this. You can maybe reflow it and whatever, but it's over, you know? And now look at these small traces here. Look at these small traces. You just need to scratch one of them and it's game over for you, okay? Because you got here, the PCB is some kind of, let's say, it's like a paint. It's like for the protection for these traces here. And if you just scratch it over, it's cut it, you know. And the only thing that you can try to repair is maybe over here to, let's say, do a bridge. But this is so complicated because you need a microscope. Look how much zoom I got, just that you can see the small traces. Take a look now. How much zoom I got, okay? And if you cut here, let's say with the tool also over here, I'm not sure where I am because I got so much zoom. So here, if you cut just this edge already here and scratch it, it's game over, guys. Is it worth for 26 bucks to destroy your wonderful PlayStation? Just think about what I'm telling you. If you scratch here these traces, it's nearly impossible to repair. Just guys like, yeah, special guys like me that can really have, or let's say, that has really soldering skills, you can do maybe a small bridge. Otherwise, if you have a big scratch, you can also solder from this tracing line, and then you need to count which tracing line it was, you know, so you can here just check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say the 5th tracing line over here, you can, let's say, probably solder a mini thinny wire from here to, let's say, the PCB. This will probably work, okay? But this is just complicated as hell. Yeah, even the profis, you know, so the professional guys, even for them, they need a microscope to work we really so deep inside, okay? So I hope you understand what I'm talking about. And here, just take a look on my blade. Even this is one blade which I have not really finished, but you can see even this blade, when I just faded in, you can see on the end that the blade looks up a little bit. Can you just hello Diana, again Diana, how are you? I'm fine. So wait, just hold it like that, and I'm gonna just show them what I'm talking about. Here on the front you can see it's bended up. You see my blades, they are never, let's say, like that straight. They go always a little bit up. Yeah, and this guy, this motherfucker, can copy all this stuff. I don't care, because this is what matters, you know, the quality of NSC's product. You can see even, but this one, I told you, this blade here is not really finished yet. I got here the other tools, and this is normally just from the prototype. The thing is, you can cut it without problems all around there with this blade, even without problems. But I'm talking about the sides, about the left and the right side. This is so complicated here. And you can see the maximum here on this tool that you can understand. So this is the heat spreader, and the tool gets here in front, okay? I have even planned that it gets here, let's say, to the maximum. So this is the maximum when you get the tool inside. I know already where is the maximum and how much I need for the blade, okay? How long it needs to be and all the stuff, okay? But this, for me, is no problem because I know how to work with it, and this is completely different. I know how my tools working. I know how my tools, the blades are, and I know every single tool of my tools. Let's say I know every single blade of my tools. Now, let's just check, let's say, this tool here, which is, let's say, special made, and you can see it's a little bit shorter. Okay, so take a look, maybe you see it. This is a little bit shorter, and I know already how to work with it. Now we're gonna get, let's say, this here inside. Okay, so, and you can see again the blade on the front is bent, so that will never scratch this side here, the thumb or whatever it calls in English. Because if you just get the tool inside, mostly you are working about here. You are not working really on the metal, because if you just go here through the metal, it's gonna stop automatically because you are just here having contact to the, let's say, to the metal. And look the screw, how it fits perfectly inside between. Can you see that? So this is the thing, guys. And people don't know about that stuff, which is really important. These are all tests over the years, you know. So let's now just check it in. Let's now take a look here. If it's just all perfect, let's get a little bit less zoom. Go over there. Yeah, it looks good. So the heat spreader now is placed like original. We're gonna go, let's say, just like that here inside. And here I'm on the maximum. Look, go down a little bit. You can see here on the screw, this is maximum, okay? I'm gonna now just take off the heat spreader and you can see where I am. Look at this. I have enough space and the blade, just like I'm holding it right now, it will cut like that. So the blade on top here is already bent that it will never ever be able, let's say, to damage this gray stuff here. And under the gray stuff, they are again soldering balls to this chip, okay? This is very important to know about this stuff. So now you guys can say whatever, compare this tool with this tool. I don't want to compare my original tool with a chippy tool, okay? I don't want. Finish. I'm gonna now just show you for the last, because I just wanted to talk about this great thing here that you should know, and you also that you just know about the information. And this one here also, this is one of the most, let's say, difficult in my eyes, okay? Because I have deleted thousands, okay? I have deleted all the models that exists, okay? I was proving you guys that no CPU is soldered to the heat spreader, okay? Because let's say long ago, the peoples, they even don't knew that the heat spreader is soldered or not, okay? I have proven it all. There are no PlayStation 3 around there which have soldered heat spreaders, okay? This is also what NSC found out, because I have deleted all. I have all models. I have deleted all. Even the Super Slim, the 4200, which was very difficult because, yeah, you can cut it, but to take off the heat spreader is another story. You need to heat it up and take a lot of care. And but this one here, in my eyes, is still one of the difficult, because probably if your blade is not thin enough, you're gonna destroy it. Let's say on the end, at last, you're gonna just bend it, and the blade will not look, let's say, like new, like this one here. But I can tell you with this one here, I have already, you can see there is some small marks already, because I need to get inside and cut. I have already explained you this, and I know my video is gonna get copied again. I give a shit, you know. So here you can just get inside from the front till down, and you cut, yeah, always like that, okay? Here, okay? And then you're gonna feel again the dot, because Sony makes it here impossible nearly for, let's say, normal people to cut over here, because at last, even if you don't know about it, just here on, let's say, fitting the tool, you're gonna have problems, because if you are just get the tool, let's say, really in the middle, you're already gonna, yeah, let's say, get blocked by the first dot here. Sorry for the camera. And that's why on these models, you need to go a little bit to the left side, and just then you can cut till here. And then you're gonna feel that your tool gonna stop here, okay? So this is the beginning where you're gonna, let's say, damage the blade, because here, if you just force too much, you're gonna damage the blade. And that's why when you feel it goes no more, let's say, to the left side, then you need to go down and move a little bit to the left and cut it again, just like that, and move to the next ones, okay? But here you can see, look at the blade, it will never, on this models, which is the Slim Edition, never ever be able, let's say, to destroy the foam, or, yeah, I'm sorry, because I have forgot about the name around there. So this is some kind of glue that, yeah, let's say, it just protects the cell and stuff like that. So, but here, I just wanted now to show you this. Now, Diana, I'm gonna try to show you, even with, let's say, the tools, which I have already cut some, that you can see that it's still sharp, okay? And I just want to demonstrate you, okay? This is the difference between cheap stuff and original stuff. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but let's begin with this one. And this one I have also already made a short video, let's say shorts, you know, the YouTube shorts, yeah, I think you know that. So I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but let's say I'm gonna hold it like that. And so, like you know, I am sharpening left and right, normally not on this tool, because this is just mine. It's again a special tool made by NSC, because look at this, it's just all handmade. Look at this, okay? All handmade. Okay, so now I don't know if this will work, but let's give it a try. Yeah, look at this. It's working. It's working. Wow. Okay. So this is real cutted and not like this. You can see the difference between this, yeah, and real cutted. Okay. I'm gonna now try the other side. I need. Can you hold it here? Yeah, something like that. So I'm gonna try now the other side of the tool. Yeah, it's cutting. I'm so happy, guys, to see that. I tell you, I was not sure because I lapped them really all by myself. I can later show you that I use this really, let's say, different sandpapers, and I got also a special stone for real special people. I got a stone, which is about, I don't know, 1,000 grit or something like that, and I lap it, let's say, with water. So that means I lap it with water, which even still gets more sharp. Now let's take this one here because this is already destroyed. I have just showed it. I love it, because you just mostly need this small part here, just take a look how sweet this is. Okay, and hey, it's crazy, I don't need a big tool like that. It's for my hand just nice and sexy. So let me not just try this. I really, guys, I'm sorry, I cannot warranty if this gonna cut because normally I should let's say sharp them again before I do this, but that's this one is complicated. Okay, but maybe yeah, it's okay. A little bit slower, but it's cutting still. Come on. Yeah, a little bit harder, but it's cutting. Nice. Now let's move to the other side because my tools, I tell you one thing, on my tools, it's always just this side sharp because I'm not cutting through the left side. I'm cutting always like that. Okay, so take a look here, please, again, that the people can understand. I never cut like that. Okay, I always cut to the left side. Okay, I always go around like here, and that's why I got always just sharpened the other side. So which side I have done now? It was so yeah. Come a little bit closer, otherwise the paper's just, yeah, it's gonna just a little bit. So now let's take this. It's still cutting. Yeah, but it's okay. Don't push too much, otherwise it gets, yeah. I just really want to cut. So I need now just to take a look where it has just ring on my door, and I'll be right back. So again, sorry guys, because yeah, door was ringing. I think I was with this one here ready. This one, like I told, I'm not even sure how I have just lapped it. I can just see right now here. I can see it myself. You can really see it where it was lapped and sharpened. I don't know if you are able to see that, but this is what is the difference, So now let me not just, let's say, get here this one, but I don't need to prove you anything, so that's why I normally just don't need to do this video. That's why I told you before. Yeah, it's okay. It's fully enough, let's say, to cut the silicone, but this one here, yeah, it's okay. It's cutting, but not so good as the other one. Let me not just check the other side. Yeah, it's a good test also for myself, Yeah, this one is better. So in this case, the other side is sharper. So this tool probably for the people that likes to work with the left hand and likes to go to the other direction, this blade is just awesome. And this is the stuff that I always do before I sand my tools, okay? So that you can see the difference between the chippy shit and the original thing, So let me not just test with this tool here. This is the wood edition. This probably will be the not so good one because I have really cut a lot and yeah, you can see now here, take a look how it looks. If the tool is not really able to cut through, then it's already pushing the paper. It's not cutting, it's more pushing the paper. No, but hey, I tell you, if you believe or not, this is still the first blade since I have made this tool. Again, please, Diana, thank you. Let's try again. Nah. No really chance. So let me not check the other side. No, it's too often use it. But yes, this side is again better. I can tell you why. Yeah, it's cutting now. It's cutting. Hold it again. Yeah, but it's cutting, but not so good like the other ones. But I can tell you, the thing is like that. It cuts also on this side better. Why? Just think about. Because mostly I run on the left side, and that's why the right side stays always, let's say, newer, or let's say it stays just better. And here again, just all my tools here are the ones that are, let's say, nearly ready. I now just need to lap it around, to polish it, to just get the blade inside, bend it for you guys, because I do just the most work for you. And if this is not worth, then I prefer to stop with that stuff, So if this is not worth for you, then please go on, make your own tool. Like this here, look, this one here. Every single, let's say, blade which I have made, I can just take a look how much, or let's say how thin it really is. And I have also done a video long time ago. I'm gonna post you the video description. And in the video description, I'm gonna post you a link how you can just make your own fingernail file if you maybe have not the money to spend, if you are not that rich, So if you can just not afford to, let's say, get the tool, then you're gonna see with this video how simply and how easy you can do your own nail file. You just get a thing like this, and then you can also check, let's say, how thin your blade is and stuff like that. So here, this one is really great because you can really see all perfectly. You can really just take a hair. You can control a hair, just a hair. A normal human hair, you can just get around, and I can even just a little bit paper, so I can just take a look how thin the paper is. So this one is just awesome, It's old but gold, So here, wait, let me not just hold it. Okay, it's nice. So we got here 00.9, something like that. Let me not just push again a little bit. And up. Yeah. Look how thin it is. Yeah, so I think my video is now ready for now. I have nothing more to say, and I hope I have proved you the most things which are really also important, that you know what you are doing and what you're gonna risk, okay? Not to forget what you're gonna risk, and think 2 times about if it's really worth to buy cheapy shit, because we already know the first thing, you buy the cheap shit, then you're gonna destroy something, then you need to buy it again and again and again. And this is what I just normally wanted to explain you, okay? I don't need to prove myself. You can already see all the proofs and all the tests. Here again, I have just put this also to the side that you can see how I'm lapping it, how I'm sharpening it, all by hand, okay? You can see that already here, everywhere. I start with sandpaper X, then I keep going on with sandpaper XXL, and then I go with sandpaper na. I don't want to tell you about sandpaper, which one I use it, but one time maybe I'm gonna just make a full video on how to create your own tool, just like this ones here, all by yourself, and then you're gonna see how much work this really takes. And then you're gonna see why the price is like it is. Okay, guys? So I wish you the best. Hope you like this video, and take care. Stay away from some stupid fools and faggots. Yeah. See you guys. I'm done. Bye-bye. Peace.
So what's the difference between us? We can start at the penis, or we can scream, I just don't give a fuck, and see who means it.
NSC. In the place to be. NSC.